Springs of mental wellness, your mental health, our priority. I want to talk about aftermath of Valentine. How can we initial love? How can we initial love? Is your love enough like this bottle? Is it enough like this? I would like to talk about Valentine Day. It's a beautiful day where people celebrate their love and celebrate what they have shared for a number of years or a number of days. We had Valentine 1 week ago. I want to talk about the impact. What happened during that day? Maybe some it was a beautiful day, others it was a bad day, others they went out, others stayed indoors. What are the positive feelings of Valentine? One, some people found love. Others were engaged in the same day. Others got babies in the same day. Others felt treated well and respected. But we have the negative impacts of Valentine to some. One, broken relationship. It is a day where most of the relationships are broken. It is also a day where people break their engagement. It is also a day where most of the people cheat. All, you realize you're not the main. We have the side and many others. It is also a day where some people feel frustrated because there was no gift, there was nothing. So how do we handle the day if at all you experienced a very negative impact, and especially about cheating? One of the things to do if you realize your partner was cheating, process the emotion. Allow yourself to feel the pain and to know it happened. And in most cases, you feel the shock, the anger, the bitterness, the pain we feel if we realize that the partner was cheating. Before you attack your partner, gather your information. I would also not like to use the word attack. Gather your information and your fact. Don't deal with it through rumors. Don't deal with it through becoming so obsessed with what you know or what you don't know. Take your time. Don't react immediately. 3, you need to do a lot of self-care. After realizing what you realized, maybe some during this Valentine or any other day, it is very good to practice self-care. This is an area where most of us neglect, and especially when you realize the other partner does not give you the respect you would imagine. And this area, when it is neglected, we feel we hate ourselves. We no longer love ourselves. Remember, your partner, they're moving on with life. They're loving themselves. They're treating themselves well. Do yourself a favor by treating yourself well and appreciating you if nobody else is able to appreciate you. Number 3, you need to seek support system. When this news have come to you, you're heartbroken and you're feeling a lot of bitterness. Look for somebody that you can trust, you can share whatever is going on, and they can give you a shoulder to lean on. And this person, I always say, let it be a person that you're very comfortable to break down before them, to cry, and to share your pain, to release your anger in any way and in any form. This person will be a very good support system to help you move on after what has happened. We need to confront the behavior, or we need to confront whatever has happened. So how do I do my communication to the partner who has betrayed me or has cheated me? You need to stay calm. Be very calm. And be very calm on the response and the way you ask questions. When you talk about calmness, at times you're very angry. Don't approach this issue when you're really, really mad about it. Wait for yourself to cool down. When you've cooled down, then you can easily approach the person. Set a limit. Know what you want to ask and what information do you want from them. Have a limit on what you want to talk about. Don't talk about A, B, C, D, and everything without having a focus. And let your discussion be very objective. I want us to hold this discussion because I want to know my way out or my way into the relationship, or I want to know whether I will stay with the relationship or I'll get out. So if I'm planning to stay, my communication will be very different. If I'm planning to walk away, it will also be very different. So have a target and set a limit. What do I want to know when I'm confronting this? And what will happen? If the answer is yes, you're not the only one. What is the way forward? If the answer is no, it was just the devil. We blame the devil in quotes. We keep blaming the devil. If the answer is the devil, how are you going to handle it? If the answer is the alcohol, then what are you going to do about it? You need to listen on their perspective. What do they think about when they're carrying out the action? For example, they decided to cheat on you. So what was going on in their mind? And what was their motive? And was I the problem? Were you the problem? And if I was the problem, was there not any other solution to handle, or was there not any other way that the person would have handled the situation? To assess whether the person is remorseful. Many times, the way you approach, if you use the word like, you always do this, you always behave like this, the person go to defensive mode. So you need to use the word like, I feel like you do this many times and I can't be able to tell why. When you use the word I, the person find it very challenging to go to the offensive side or defensive side. You also need to check on your tone as you're holding this conversation. Check on your tone. Let your tone be a bit raw. And especially if your partner will talk with a very high tone, ensure that your tone is low. You need to check on the remorsiveness of your partner, and especially at a confrontation about the issue. There are those partners who will genuinely say, I'm sorry, and they will be willing to change. But we have partners who keep saying, I'm sorry, but then go back to it. You need to understand which kind of a partner do you have. If they say sorry and the next minute they meet and then they are like, it just happened, I'm sorry it happened, then you need to make sure that your confrontation, you will be looking for what will be different next time. Or this time round, what are you going to do different that I may not find you again on the same? And you also need to consider counseling for the two of you or for yourself if your partner is not willing. Why do I say counseling? We need to understand what could be the underlying issue in me or in my partner that could be contributing to whatever has taken place. This counseling will also enable us to release our emotions of whatever happened. We will be able to release our anger. You'll be able to release the outburst and the bitterness of whatever you feel for whatever happened and deal with the underlying issues, because every cheating has an underlying issue. Either from me, the person who is cheating, or from my partner. The cheating partner will always feel like there's something they want to look for. The person who is being cheated on will always feel like, I am not satisfied, or is it that I don't satisfy you, or what are you looking for? They'll always be asking a question like, I wish you can say, what is that you're looking for that I don't have? So that is why counseling will be very, very critical. In my next step, you need to decide to stay or to walk away. And this is a personal decision. Depending with previous incidents and the current one, you will need to make a decision. But it is also good to put in mind if you have other things that you need to consider. For example, children. For example, what you are both invested. You need to really have a time to do cost-benefit analysis and really ask yourself, is that what I want? Before you leave, you also need to ask, will I get Mr. Perfect or Miss Perfect after I have left? I'd also encourage, as you're making decision, avoid revenge. Revenge is mostly something we pick. And if you decide revenge, kindly look on a positive revenge, something that will build you, something that will make you feel better. And this positive revenge can be, I want to buy a product that I can be able to see after this incident. For example,
Women have invested. I want to make an investment that will always remind me as I earn and as I move on with life. It will always remind me this was after the incidents of what happened. So look for something that will work for you. There are those who will look for something that they will treat themselves very well, go for a retreat, treat themselves very well, take a break, and handle themselves in a certain way that will help them to start the process of healing. What do I need to tell myself? One, it was not my fault. It was his decision or her decision. When you woke up in the morning, you decided the color of clothes that you're going to wear. When this person woke up in the morning, they decide, do I cheat? Do I not? So cheating mostly is an inside decision that I make myself. Another thing you need to consider, take your time. Don't feel pressured of dealing with all what is going on at once. Take your time. Remember, if you caught them today, they may have been there together for the last 2 years. It's only that you're not aware. If you caught them today, they may have been together since last week. You are not aware. So today is the day that you're aware. So take your time. Don't feel like I need to make a decision immediately. I need to change things immediately. I need to shift my bed immediately. I need to go to another separate room immediately. No. I need to tell the children, no. Take your good time and make a decision when you are not feeling too much pressure. And the last part of it, and not all, rebuilding the trust is hard, but it must be an effort of the two partner. So if I decide to stay, we must work together to bring things together and to make sure that things work for us. So relationship is two-way traffic, my effort and your effort. If my effort is not there, only your effort, then it may not go very far. As you work out on your relationship, don't blame yourself for anything. Keep encouraging yourself and look for positive things about yourself. If at all the relationship is not working out, invest on you and make sure that you're able to move steps by step. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just treat yourself with a lot of kindness and give your body time to heal. Give your body time to heal and reflect. Springs of Mental Wellness, your mental health, our priority. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me about Aftermath of Valentine. In my next video, I'll talk about what do I need to look for in a partner, and especially a future partner. If you feel you'd like to make a comment or give a feedback about my videos, I really appreciate you can do it in my comment section, or any other topic you'd feel that it will be good for me to air it out. You can also suggest or give suggestion on the same. Thank you.